Mbukeli weMakhiwa TV siphinde sikwamukele usukwini namhlanje ke siza kuwena sibukhoma kwamanye kwama reservoir la uqhubeka khona ke umsebenzi ke wokuhlinzekwa ke kwamanzi emphakathini kakhulukazi ke kwi-district yaseZululand. Namhlanje ke soku day 2 wokhanjelwa ke umqondisi noma ke iphini likamqondisi jikelele wezokuthinta ke ezokuthuthwa ke endleke namanzi njengamanje ke njengoba ubona ke umsebenzi uyaqhubeka naba nabasebenzi ke bakhona ke njengoba kade uzwile ke izolo ngenkathi sibuza ke yena ke uMr Soko ukuthi ingabe abantu abaningi abaqoshwe kuwo lo msebenzi lo abantu bakhona yini la eZululand district uqinisekisele ukuthi ke abantu abaningi abaqashiwe khona la abantu bakhona la eZululand district okuningi okuvelile osukwini namhlanje ikhona ke ukuthi ke bajabule kakhulu ikakhulukazi abasesifundazweni saseLimpopo bajabule kakhulu bathi bayaqala bona ukubona umsebenzi onje ngamehlo okuchaza khona ke ukuthi ke impela ke iZululand district iinvestile mase kufika ke kweyithinta ke zona ke ukuhlinzekwa ke kwawo ke amanzi emphakathini. Alright mbukeli njengamanje samukela uyiphini likamqondisi jikelele womnyango wezamanzi kuzwelonke. DJ, yesterday when I asked you about your satisfactory in terms of what Mr. Soko presented yesterday, you seem to be very excited. Now, because we are on the ground, I want you to reflect on what is on the ground versus what was presented yesterday.
Yeah, I think first of all we must appreciate Zululand. As you have heard me say yesterday, the whole intention of us being here is to do an oversight visit on this Mandlakas Regional Bulk Water Supply Scheme, which is quite historical. And the department decided to accelerate it since 2022 and 2023 financial year. Since yesterday and today, we have seen quite a good progress on the ground. And I must say that what Zululand has presented to us versus what we have seen on the ground, we feel like the pictures we saw were basically giving us half a story. Practically on the ground, there's huge progress. Even where we are standing here now in this reservoir, the last time we were here, this raw water reservoir, the last time we were here, we actually at the base and at the foundation. And we came here mid-December. And already, they're already in the final touches, and in the next couple of months they will be done. It shows that there's actually commitment, and the contractor together with the PSPs are actually on the ball. And I think this is basically what we are appreciating about Zululand. It's a good lesson for the rest of the other district that when you implement project, there must be set timelines, there should be quality, and it should be done with speed. So if you are to talk about satisfaction, I think we are more than happy. We're going to come back later in the year, after 6 months or so. They said they will be done with much of the work, and I think we'll be completely seeing a different picture. So in a nutshell, we are quite satisfied with the progress. So we were following the money. Remember I told you, we are following the money. So we're following every cent of it, and that's why we are here. And we think there's value for money from what we have seen.
I think the purpose of this gathering was to exchange information. So what are you taking away that can be implemented on other districts, as we are mentioning, to solve the water crisis in South Africa?
I think what we took home, or what we're taking together with the other municipalities that are here and the entities, proper planning. One thing we've picked up about Zululand is they have plannings that can go for years. And they have them ready, just waiting for the finances. And one thing we've picked up is their project management system is quite advanced. You know, the information is just at their fingertips. So you don't struggle to find information, and they're well coordinated. So the project management unit is quite extensive, and they know exactly what they're doing. And also the support is what we've picked up, and also appointing correctly. They get the right PSPs, they get the right contractors, because those two are actually the drivers of whether you can get the project done in time or not. But over and above that, we have also picked up that these colleagues, the district is willing to co-fund planning work. They don't wait for the department to bring the money to start planning for the project. They co-fund it, plan it, and wait for the bulk of the money to come to implement the project. And of course, we'll take these lessons to other districts. We are going to do matching and placing with the Zululand and the other district municipalities in the country, so that the skills and the lessons that we have picked up here, we can actually take nationally, because this is a good story to tell.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, my name is Mawelewele Mahai. I'm from Mopani District Municipality. I'm the technical director there.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a very simple question. What are you taking away from this district that can be implemented in your district, so that maybe the water reaching to the people can be much easier?
Okay, we were actually here on a learning curve to come and learn best practices.
Yeah.
We've learned a lot in terms of how they do the extensive planning, and also on implementation, and also the project management systems that they have that they are using as tools to assist them with monitoring of the projects, and also assist them in terms of reporting. So in as far as the Zululand district is concerned, we've learned quite a lot, and we are going to be able to add value to our municipality with the tools that would have gathered and experience that we have exchanged with them.
All right, if you can scale how things are done in this district versus how things are done in your district, what differences can you highlight?
Look, we don't differ that much. It's only on the project management tools that they have and how they accelerate procurement issues.
Yeah.
So those are the main issues that we are taking back home to be able to unlock procurement issues, so that we don't delay in terms of appointments and so on, so that you have your contractors as early as you can, so that you are able to spend your grant funding within the specified period. And also what DDG also mentioned, to say that the use of own funding for appointment of a PSP for planning, that assists in terms of forward planning for the project. So that is also something that we are also going to tap into in order to accelerate the project delivery in our province.
During today's presentation, it was mentioned that one of the challenges that sometimes caused a stumbling block to projects finishing in time is political interference. So I want to find out from your district whether does those things happen. How do you challenge them?
Look, politics are in every district, and they differ. But in our province, at this stage, it's not a challenge. We are able to overcome political challenge barriers. Yes.
Alright, mbukelo Makhiwa TV, njengamanje ke samukela ke uMr Soko. Sikubingelele sikwamukele. Usukwini namhlanje siku day 2 we gathering ebukeka ibe successful ngendlela emangalisayo.
Yes, no umuntu ababingelela ababukela emakhaya sithokoza kakhulu njenge district ukuba sihanjelwe uDDG from National Water and Sanitation Department just ukuzosibuka ukuthi kukhona esikwenzayo sikwenza kanjani, ngoba bayabona ukuthi hayi kunemsebenzi emihle esiyenzayo. Basivakashele nama colleagues from amanye ama department, Limpopo, Northwest and Mpumalanga, ukuzothatha nje ama notes nokuthi sikwazi ukushare ukuthi yini esiyenzayo ukuze siqinisekise ukuthi ama project ethu ahamba kahle ngalendlela ehlobo lihamba ngayo njengamanje. Kwi presentation yakho namhlanje upresente ama challenges nama solutions. One of the other challenges that you presented is the similar question that I asked which was political interference. So wawa provide nama solutions. Omunye kuzothi ke things are easier said on paper than done on the ground. Ungathini kulokho? Yes. No umuntu njengoba aba colleagues afikile la, it was more on the sharing of solutions. Nento esho DDG ukuthi all the challenges that we have, the solution must come within ourselves. So esikwenze ama problem esiba nawo ahlale phansi and wait for answers. We stand up and face them direct. So siyaqinisekisa futhi yazama sonke isikhathi ukuthi abahlonishwa kuyibona abasolayo politically asibavalele ngaphandle in terms of knowing what's happening. We update them, siyaba advisor, what they say is advise ukuthi abakazi ukugcina basa affect internet into ama procurement processes. That's why sikwazi ukuthi siyapointa ngesikhathi siqala ukusebenza early, because siyaba update and sikwazi ukuba advisor njengomsebenzi wethu njengama officials ukuthi we need to advise them correctly ukuthi yini lindelekile.
I think UDDG was wowed with what you presented as PMU. How did that came about?
Yes. I think every project was if they're successful, it's dependent kakhulu planning. So I think what we do, you're doing a lot of planning behind the scenes. Nokuthi what we have seen important ukuthi yonke into esiyenzayo akumele yazi umuntu oyedwa. Ukuze ngisho ukuthi umsebenzi engiwenzayo mase ngasekho mina, we must have document and papers that is telling the future HOD planning ukuthi how do I do my work. So it become easier ukuthi manje into esiyenzayo sonke ikwazi ukuthi perform. So iqhamuke lapho ukuthi sifuna wonke umuntu irole yakhe asazi ukuthi yini uyenza kanjani, but konke lokho asikukhulumi nje sikubhala phansi ukuze kube nento yomhlahlandlela ukuthi yilokho esikulindele kuzokwenza ngayiphi indlela.
Okay, mhlambe ke ukuthatha ke mhlambe from umbukeli point of view noma ke umhlali point of view, njeka manje siyabona ama projects onke ahamba kahle, but umbukeli uzothi apha amanzi.
No, sikulo uhlelo lokuthi abantu bazowathola amanzi. I-project siyonke siyilindele ukuthi iphele 2027. Kodwa ke ngoba uDDG simchazelele nayo kuma presentation yethu ukuthi angeke silinde kuze kube 2027 ukuthi abantu amanzi baqala ukwathola. Uma ukhuluma nje ngabantu basemandlakazi kwaNongoma eMngamundi, njengoba sikhuluma nje bayawaphuza amanzi from the same program. Sizama khona ukuthi manje imphakathi yakoNkukhu esikhuthwanweni koSovane ama project azophela ngekhathi ehlukene amanzi bakhona ukwathola. So abantu basibekezelela amanzi sesiwalandile impela siza nawo asendleleni kusha 2027 wonke umuntu asaphuza. Siyabonga.
Okay, your closing remarks?
No, sithokoza kakhulu nje umuntu sithanda ukubonga kakhulu ku department with the delegation yonke eliholwa uDDG Dr. Rasemathe from national ukuzobheka nokusibeka nje balazweni with into ezincane ezenzayo okuningi besikwenza sithi sizenzela thina nje internal sikwazi ukuthi sihleleke, but we did not know ukuthi abantu abakunational bahlile bayasibuka ukuthi khona esikwenzayo esikwenza kahle. Siyathokoza.
No, thank you very much. Good afternoon. My name is Aruwani Gangashe. I'm from Limpopo, Executive Manager, Engineering Services on behalf of Lepelle Northern Water. I'm not alone. I'm actually with the Technical Manager, Calvin Matiba, and also the Project Engineer, Mosango Veni Tibola. We are actually here honoring the invitation from our doctor, the DDG. The invitation came to us saying, let's come to Zululand District Municipality so that we can benchmark and we can learn what the district municipality is doing in relation to project planning and also conceptualization, that is your design, procurement, execution, monitoring, quality management, and also stakeholder management. To be honest with you, it's actually really amazing the kind of information that we actually got from the colleagues or from the entire management of Zululand District Municipality. It's something that from LNW we should be able to take to our province and then moving forward adopt this approach that we have actually learned here, ensuring that our people and our communities at the end of the day they receive water within reasonable time frames. There is a lot that I've learned day one in terms of their internal project management system that are actually structured procedures and also monitoring of projects. Professionalism is actually at another level. I've never seen something like this in Limpopo. We have actually adopted some of the things that we are going to implement. For example, the reservoir that we have visited yesterday, it was for the first time to see a reservoir that is actually that shape. So I think from my side, I'm taking it DDG that we need to appoint correctly. We also need to plan in time and wait for the money. So those are the two important things that I've learned. Thank you so much.
Ngibingelele igama uLuyanda Isibongwa Kansele. Ngihlala eMkhuze kuWard 20. La ngikhona khona ngikwi construction company ebizwa ukuthi Icon Construction edila namanzi ingaphansi kwe Zululand. Ngithanda ukubonga ithuba lomsebenzi, ukubonga umeya wakwaZululand ukuthi asiphe ithuba lomsebenzi. Isimo asisafani nasekuqaleni njoba besihlile emakhaya. Suyakhona sengiyakhona manje ukuthi ngibeke isinkwe etafuleni nokwazi ukuthi ngikwazi ukuyitholela izinto zokugcoba ngingabe lokho ngihlupha abantu abazali ekhaya. Nokunye ke nje la kulomsebenzi engikwenzayo kuyawujabulela kakhulu, ngiyawuthanda kakhulu. Engathi ngaqhubekela phambili nawo noma ngihambe naye enkaphane kube khona engikuzuzayo engikufundayo noma ngasahambanga ke naye enkaphane kube khona abasishiya nakho esikufundayo.